Young Adult Podcast.
Welcome to podcast 153.
That's right, 153, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not in the mood to joke around today, Pastor Aaron.
You're not.
It's draft day.
It's draft day.
It's time to get serious.
All right. I like it.
This is a special draft episode.
This is, I'm actually really excited for this episode. This is obviously releasing on the NFL draft day.
Today's the day.
And so we have a super fun special episode that's going to be all about, some of it will be about the NFL draft.
Just a small portion.
Just a small bit. And then we have another draft.
Yes.
That we're going to talk about, which is going to be a lot of fun today. So make sure you guys stick around. And I would even say if you're listening to this podcast, this might just be one you want to go and watch on YouTube.
What do you call this, what we're about to do?
What we're about to do?
Yeah, what do you call it?
I'm going to call it the church staff draft.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
It's hard to say fast.
Church staff draft.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's good though.
It is good. I like it.
Welcome to the Youth and Young Adults Podcast. I'm Pastor Lucas, and I'm the executive pastor here at Cornerstone Church. You can find me online somewhere. Just look for me.
And he's also the young adult portion of our podcast. I'm the youth portion of our podcast. I am Pastor Aaron. I'm the youth pastor here at Cornerstone, and you can find me at Aaron Malmquist on Instagram. So there you go.
You can find me at L Forstuff on Instagram, Facebook. I think that's it. All right. So what we want to do first, Pastor Aaron, before we do our church staff draft, we want to do our own Lions mock draft for round 1 and 2.
That's right.
Reveal to the audience who we think the Lions should draft.
Yeah.
Then we will see if our player was drafted over the weekend.
Yep.
That way, when we come back next week, we'll have to either brag or complain.
Yeah.
And which is what this is all about. It's all about bragging or complaining. We love to complain. I love to complain.
Everybody loves a good complaint.
You give me something to complain about, I'm in a pretty good mood.
Yeah.
just so honest and so ridiculous.
Yeah. So we'll do that first, and then we will explain to you guys what in the world a church staff draft is.
Sure, but let's start with our Lions mock draft.
Yeah. I'm going to grab my laptop because I need some notes.
You need your notes?
I need my notes.
I need my notes.
Okay.
Today my notes are purple.
I like it. My notes are just on my laptop. So
I don't know why we've gotten in the habit of showing notes.
Showing notes? I don't want to show my notes though. It's got sensitive information on it.
My font was too small. Nobody could read it. But
right,
you're right. This is my draft board.
Yeah, this is my draft board here. I can't let everybody know what's going on.
Me versus you.
That's right.
We'll see who wins.
All right. So I'm going to start off with some honesty really quick. I have not been following this draft class too carefully.
If you have.
So I actually had to do this morning some research, looked at a bunch of different mock drafts, picked the 2 guys that people kind of were thinking might go where the Lions are picking, and that's how I came to my answer.
All right. So with the first round pick.
Yeah.
And the 2025 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select.
You want me to go first?
I do.
All right. I have, I think it's Gray Zabel.
Nice.
From North Dakota State. He's the guard. I think he's guard center maybe.
Okay.
And here's what I'll give you a little background on why I picked him. Okay. Is a lot of the mock drafts I was looking at actually had the Lions taking a defensive edge player first. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to do that because none of the guys that they had in that spot, I don't think they're like elite guys. I think it's a huge need for the Lions, but I don't think they're elite guys. Brad Holmes has shown time and time again that he is not going to go after just positional need in the draft, but who they think the best player is. I think this guy is better than any of the edges that are there. And also the Lions they lost to free agency, one of our guards. Mm-hmm. And I think the strength of the Detroit Lions the past 2 years has been their incredible O-line, and you need to beef that up.
All right. So with the first pick. I'm sorry, with the round one
pick.
Yeah. In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Gray Zabel.
Whoa.
I got Gray Zabel too.
All right.
So for the exact same reasons, he's an elite offensive lineman, and I say strengthen up the offensive line.
Yeah.
Continue to dominate the run game and passing game. So the Lions have a unique offense in that the pass actually sets up the run.
Yeah.
And historically speaking, it's always been the other way around.
The other way around, yeah.
But the Lions, though, pass to set up the run, and this guy is, ever heard of the phrase the grit factor?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's got that.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's just extremely athletic.
I love that.
He was at the combine. He put up pretty incredible numbers for a man his size.
Yeah, I actually read that. I didn't know anything about him, so I did a little deep dive on him. And I heard that, I think it was at the Senior Bowl, and then at the combine, he performed incredible.
Yeah.
So
right.
that's pretty awesome.
How many picks do you have here? 2?
Just 2.
All right, I got 3.
Okay.
It's okay.
So how about you go next?
All right.
Yeah.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, round 1, the Lions could also select Tyler Hooker, offensive lineman, Alabama.
Okay.
Just a mauler.
Yeah.
Big. Different than Gray Zabel. Gray Zabel is like a athletic freak in a big body.
Yeah.
But Tyler Hooker is just huge.
Okay.
So different kind of player, but
Yeah.
extremely dominant for what he does. What do
Okay.
I mean by that? He's a boulder. You can't
right.
you can't move him.
You can't move him.
He moves you.
All right.
So he's not going to be a pulling guard on many plays.
Yeah.
Because he's not really fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But he is just bigger than everybody else. And he had one of the better interviews during the draft.
Okay.
Because his position, I do believe, listed,
Yeah.
just says offensive lineman or something like that. Because he played all over the line for Alabama.
Nice. That's always good.
Yep.
He's got that positional value.
Exactly. And so he's just got a mentality too, Pastor Aaron, that I want on my team.
Yeah. I like it.
Do you know what I'm saying? That mentality? There's a couple players in the Lions that have this mentality.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm just glad they're on my team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%.
He's got this mind. You're like, yep, I want that. And so I want him. I want him. If Gray Zabel's 1A, he's 1B.
Okay.
I want him so bad. And I just want to dominate on the offensive line.
Yeah.
So that's another option I have. All right.
Okay,
So
cool.
with the another pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Lions select.
So I'm going. This is my round 2 draft, right?
All right, go ahead. Round
Because
2.
I just got one guy.
Let's go.
First
That's
spot.
fine.
All right. I don't know how to say this guy's last name. I'm going to be honest. But you probably do, okay? Because it's JT somebody. He was an edge on Ohio State.
Ohio State. Yeah.
This is why.
Tuli Malalau or something like that.
Okay. I thought you might know how to say his name. So I was looking, again, I read lots of different mock drafts. I was looking at a bunch of different guys in this spot. And he didn't seem to be picked that many times for the Lions
He
here.
might be there in round 2 when we pick him. He might be there.
And if he's there, I think he'd be a great addition. And I think he seems like a great round 2 pick. Mm-hmm. Probably would start right away, which would be great for a round 2 pick to start right away.
Yeah.
And the Lions, this one for me, I more went, the Lions need an edge guy.
Okay.
All
right.
So there was some other guys there that I think that they could get that would be maybe better athletes potentially. Mm-hmm. But I think the Lions.
You just wanted to fill a position?
I feel like they need to fill that edge spot.
I searched for an edge, Pastor Aaron. I searched for an edge for the Lions, and I couldn't find any.
Okay.
Just like you said, you couldn't find any.
Yeah.
But you went with this one.
I went with this one just because I'm hoping that he might be there.
This is a good pick on late day 2.
Yeah.
Good pick. I went with defensive line.
Okay.
Just not the edge.
Yeah.
More inside.
Okay.
All right. And you went with the Ohio State guy?
Yeah.
I went with the Michigan man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, if they're a good player, they're a good player.
Get them on the Lions.
Get them on the Lions.
Let's
I
go.
don't care. Get them on the Lions. Mason Graham.
Oh, yeah. Mason Graham.
Defensive lineman for Michigan. I believe he is one of the better D linemen in the league. A position that not many people care about.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Nobody buys the defensive lineman jersey. Right?
Yeah.
So, but he's the kind of guy you need.
Yeah. He's good too.
And with Aleem McNeil going to miss he's not going to be much the first half of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need that position.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to shore up that spot.
100%.
You know, I love Aleem McNeil. He just pops off the screen on games sometimes.
Oh yeah, Aleen's awesome. McNeil's awesome. Yeah, man.
And we need another Aleem McNeil to rotate in there. And my boy Mason Graham's going to do it for us. All right.
I like it.
Church staff draft.
All right, this is it. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
All right.
We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 positions.
Staff positions.
These are staff positions at many local churches across the world. And we are going to draft Bible characters to fill our church staff.
That's right.
There are some rules, though. All right? Rule number 1. You can't pick Jesus.
That's a good rule.
I mean,
Make it fair.
yeah. It's like whoever, we flip a coin, whoever goes first, I pick Jesus. He can fill any one of these positions, and my church is instantly better than yours. So
this is a competition between me and you? Drafting.
Yeah, we're drafting.
Let the viewer decide
Who
won.
You'll have to comment. Let us know who had the better draft. I don't know. We need to flip a coin.
Who can go first?
Do you have a coin to flip?
No.
I don't have a coin to flip. We can ask Siri to flip a coin for us.
You can rotate the bottom wherever the cap faces.
All right, yeah, we can do that. Hold on, let me make sure the cap's on secure.
Can you do it somehow on the table so that the people can see? Kind of spin it in a spot here next to the candle.
Yeah, let's see.
All right.
Okay.
So you got to spin it.
All right, you're gonna have to commentate because then my mic's gonna be out of the way.
That's fine. All right, Pastor Aaron has his right hand on the bottle, and he has spun it. Oh, and it looks like it's pointed right at me. So I get to pick first.
There you go, number one
And then
overall pick.
We'll snake draft after that.
All right, snake draft. I like it.
First position to fill, of course, Pastor.
All
right, and with my top pick on this one. You can't pick. Oh, you already said that you can't pick the same person.
Yeah, if you pick them, they're off the table.
Did you say that rule?
I don't think I said that.
All right.
No.
So rule number 1, you can't pick Jesus. Rule number 2, we can't pick the same person.
Yeah, once they're picked, they're gone.
Yeah. All
right.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
I think, to me, top spot for this. I mean, number 1 guy on the list here is Timothy.
Timothy. Okay. All right.
Young man of the Bible. Full of energy. Obviously, a great pastor. Church history says his church was about 100,000 people strong.
Yeah.
Discipled by Paul.
Yeah.
Timothy. He's my boy. He's my pastor.
All right. Well, I had him.
He's got a pastor's heart, too.
He does. I actually had him in a different spot, so he's off the board now.
He's off
Can't
the board.
take him. All right. You ready? Here's my number 1 pick. Pastor of the church. I'm going with Paul.
Paul. I question the pick.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I do.
It's all right.
You're my opponent, so I do.
You can question it.
I question it.
You can question it.
You gotta give me a reason why. I mean, you gotta fight for it.
Yeah, I think Paul planted some of the greatest churches in church history. And if you're going to pick anybody to bring a strong hand of leadership and pastoral care to your church, why wouldn't you pick Paul?
Hard to argue.
So there's my pick. Now I know what some of you guys are thinking.
Yeah, yep, they are.
I know you're thinking, man, but Pastor Paul wasn't the greatest speaker. He even said so himself. Well, that may be true. However, we see time and time again that Paul leans on the knowledge and the sensitivity to the Holy Spirit over his own skills. And I will take a pastor who does that every day of the week.
It's a good pick. All right. You're next.
Pick number 2.
Worship leader.
All right, All right, I'm gonna do something a little different. All right,
That's fine.
I'm gonna go with my number 2 spot right now.
Oh, wow. All of a
ready?
sudden changing it up at the last second.
You ready? Esther.
Esther?
Esther.
Really?
All right, worship. You want to hear my reason why?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Purely because as a young boy, I watched VeggieTales. And there's in the Esther episode, she is like the most beautiful singing voice vegetable in the entire land.
Okay.
And, she wins the talent show. She has this beautiful song where she's singing to God.
I see. So you saying she won the heart of the king because of her voice.
Because of her voice.
Wow.
So I'm going with Esther. Listen, the worship leader has to be talented. Okay? The worship leader could have the greatest heart, but if they can't sing, I don't want them up there.
So you're choosing.
I'm going with talent. They got to be able to sing.
Okay. All right. Well, you missed it. You missed the number 1 worship leader on the board.
I know I did.
Okay.
I know I did.
And I'm about to sneak in and take him.
Yeah.
This is a great day for me. David. He's my
David.
worship leader.
Yeah.
He's the psalmist.
That's right.
He is the songwriter. He plays the harp. He can soothe the spirits of the anxious and the depressed, just like he did for Saul.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got all the skills necessary. So
Yeah.
it's an obvious pick.
It's
No
the obvious
further
pick.
explanation
It's
needed.
the obvious pick. I know it is.
All right.
I know it is.
All right, round 3.
Round 3. You're up.
All right, what's this position?
Janitor.
Janitor.
Nice.
Very important
This
one.
is a very important pick.
And okay, I'm going with
Yeah.
my number 1 on the board.
All right.
Mary, but not the mother of Jesus, Mary.
Okay.
The Mary and Martha.
All right.
Mary.
I like it.
She is portrayed in the Bible as the party, whatever event coordinator.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it's good.
she's the one doing all the work.
Yeah.
She's doing she's got the spirit about her.
She's doing all the work.
She's helping Martha,
Yeah.
but you don't really want the Martha spirit.
Yeah. Right.
It gets you in trouble. Your janitor's complaining too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you got to go with the Mary who has the kind of the same vibe but a better heart.
Yeah.
And you just can't argue it.
That's good. That's
all
good.
right.
I like it.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
You might laugh at this pick, but I think this is great. All right. I'm going with Noah.
Oh, I'm not laughing. I'm not
right.
laughing. I'm jealous.
You know what? Noah had an incredible heart. He worked for hundreds of years without seeing a reward.
Man. Wow.
And he has lots of experience. I mean, think about being trapped in an ark with all those animals. How much
Yes.
poop he had to clean up.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's got experience.
Yeah.
And
he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing, and he's got a great heart. I think Noah's a great pick for janitor.
That was a good pick. All right, round number 4. Children's pastor.
Children's pastor.
What you got?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I think I got the number 1 pick on the board for this one.
Well, you do right now. Yes, you do. For in fact, you are number 1 pick.
Mary, mother of Jesus.
Oh.
I mean, she
was
literally raised Jesus.
Yeah. That was good. I got a good one too, though.
And I think she would be the top tier children's minister right there.
Well, I'm going to go with the wife of Father Abraham,
Okay.
the one who had many sons.
That's true. That's true.
Sarah.
Yeah.
And is she good enough to be the father or the mother, of many nations? Then she's got what it takes.
She's
to be
got
the
what it
children's
takes.
pastor.
She's got what it takes.
Yep, there's my reasonings.
I mean, I don't think she's a Mary, but she's pretty good. She's pretty good.
It's true. She's not married, but she's good.
She's good.
Very good.
She's good. All right. Production director.
Yeah. Yeah. Back at the tech booth.
Back at the tech booth.
Lights, sound, camera, action.
Running production.
Am I up or are you up?
You're up. You're
Okay.
up first.
Yep, I'm up first. All right. I think I got a good one.
Okay.
Luke.
Luke. Okay.
Dr. Luke.
All right. Well,
Very detailed.
yeah.
He'd get to write up a manual for every position. He wrote Luke and Acts.
Yeah.
He's behind the scenes. He likes being behind the scenes. He likes making sure everything's detailed, organized, smooth.
Yeah.
Give you a good report after service is over. Luke's my man.
Luke, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right.
All right. I'm going to go with Nehemiah.
Ooh.
Very
Nice.
similar reasons. Very detail oriented.
He might be over qualified.
He might be, but I'm taking him there. All right. He's very detail oriented. He's got the vision of the house. He's nothing. If there's a mistake, it will not happen again with Nehemiah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be some beards ripped out, but that is not happening a second time.
He's intense. He's intense. He might get you in a little trouble every now and then,
It might.
clean up on L3,
We might need to call Noah in a couple times, but
right.
I'm going Nehemiah.
All right, here we go. Let's see what round we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on round 6.
That's right.
Security.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, you get the first pick on round 6.
I'm up. I think you might. This one was tough, okay? Because it seems like there's an obvious one,
Yeah?
but I don't know if they're really that obvious. So my number one, I'm gonna go with Jonathan. Jonathan, the son of Saul.
Son of Saul.
Yeah.
Good pick.
He was a great warrior. He was loyal to the Lord even when his father Saul wasn't.
Okay, yeah.
And
You need loyalty and security.
you need loyalty and security. He was obviously a great, great warrior. And I just think he'd be a good pick. You know?
All right. So this is my chaos pick.
Okay.
And this person could cause problems, but it's still the right pick. Bad character, but amazing credentials. Samson.
Yeah, he was my number 2, right? Like,
Samson.
I was going back and forth. I mean, you're not going to have, if a problem comes up, he's going to take care of it.
Uh-huh.
He might also be the source of some problems, though.
I know. It's a risky pick. I told you that. But
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
All right, it's
going
like,
with
would he pass the background check? I don't know, but if he does, he'd be great.
Yeah. Round 7.
Round 7. All right, youth pastor. Mm-hmm. All right, you got first.
I'm going to go with James.
James, okay.
James and John, the Sons of Thunder.
Sons of Thunder.
You know what? A lot of fun.
Yeah,
A little wild.
yeah.
Unpredictable. Great youth pastor.
Great youth pastor.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think the teens would love him.
Yeah, that's
There
a
you
good
go.
pick.
All right.
That's a good pick. All right. I went with Joshua.
Yes, I can see.
I was gonna go with Timothy.
Good pick.
But-
Joshua's the right one.
But Joshua, you
no.
took Timothy already. So Joshua,
Yeah, can't do Timothy.
I know that's what I'm saying. He's off the board. So I'm on to Joshua.
All right.
Josh, I think though, I mean, he was the next generation guy. He was after Moses, but I mean, he loved the presence of God as a young man, wanted other people to catch that, be contagious for that. He was also, he was really courageous. He was willing to do some crazy things, go march around the building 7 times. What? But he was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
I think he's got the mentality for youth pastor.
And you also, there's another great reason why he's so good.
What's that?
He led the next generation.
That's right. He was that guy.
Yeah, he was that guy.
So
He's that dude. He's that dude.
he is that guy.
All right.
Yeah, there it is.
Round 8.
Secretary.
Secretary.
This is an important position.
You better not take my number 1 because my number 2 is already off the board.
My number 2 is also already off the board.
Oh gosh. All right. So you're lucky you get to go first.
I'm very lucky I get to go first here.
to not pick my guy.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Joseph.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's fine.
Joseph.
What a bad pick. Go ahead.
In the
explain.
Old Testament. What do you mean, what a bad pick? Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's not my number 1.
All right, listen, here's why I picked Joseph for secretary. Secretaries, I mean, they got to be organized, right? They are if the secretary is not organized, then your pastor, your worship leader, I mean, so many other people look bad because the secretary wasn't organized, all right? Joseph, the Bible says, was one of the most, in my mind anyway, he was so organized, so put together. The favor of God was on him. And think about when he was over Potiphar's house, thrived. Over the prison, thrived.
Yep.
Over Egypt, the world thrived.
Yep.
So I'm going with Joseph.
Well, I don't really like my pick,
Okay.
but I'm stuck with it
All right.
because I can't think of anybody else. And I'm looking at this piece of paper, and I don't even know why I picked this person. But it's just the secretary, so that's okay. I'm going with Matthew.
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 Okay.
Yeah. He just seems like he'd be good. Like, kind of quiet,
Yeah.
but also dependable.
Yeah.
Obviously knows how to.
He's obviously good with money.
Yeah, exactly. He's got what it takes. I think he's got what it takes to be a good secretary.
That's good.
But
I like it.
I'm not excited about it, but it is what it is right now.
Yeah.
Joseph is a much better pick than Matthew. I'm glad I'm going first next. Go ahead.
All right. So now we got the intern director.
Yeah.
All right. This is an important position too.
Yeah. I got a good one.
All right. I only have one pick here.
Ooh.
I have a backup in my head, but I didn't write them down. I just thought of it right now. So
Okay. So am I going first?
yeah, you're
All
going first.
Round
You're up.
9?
Yeah.
All right. Caleb.
Caleb.
Okay.
Okay.
And because he kind of already was like the intern director.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Okay. Yeah. You feeling this?
Yeah, that's a good one. I like
'Cause
it.
He's helping Joshua.
Yeah.
And he's that next generation.
Yeah.
He's leading the next generation, but he's older than
Yeah.
the next generation.
Right.
Obviously, he's got chops.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great leader.
Oh, yeah.
People are following him. He's got what it takes to be the intern director.
I
He's
like-
intern director number 1.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
All right.
I'm actually pretty excited about my intern director though. All right.
I can't imagine there's somebody better than Caleb, but go ahead, try.
Daniel.
Daniel.
All right.
Daniel.
Thinking about Daniel,
Okay.
comes up serving Nebuchadnezzar.
Uh-huh.
And thing about
Yeah.
Daniel kind of spearheaded the group with Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah.
He's kind of bringing those other guys up with him. I think he would do that with the interns. You know, just push them to be the best they could be. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Round number 10.
The associate pastor.
Last one.
Last one. Now, this one, I'll be honest, I picked this one based off of one of the roles, a very specific role that the associate pastor at our specific church does. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
All right.
All right. But I'll tell you my pick and then I'll defend it a little bit because I feel like I'm going to need to. I'll pick Job.
Job.
Okay.
Yeah, defend.
So one of the biggest roles of an associate pastor, at least here at our church, is pastoral care.
Yes.
They do a lot of pastoral care, hospital
Yes.
visits, talking to people that are struggling,
Yeah.
and even helping financially, things like that, going through benevolence.
Benevolence.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And man, I think Job went through all that.
Oh, man.
He's got the ability to sympathize, to empathize, but also to not go down in the pit with you. He's going to call you up, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So that's where I went with that one. That's where I went.
Good pick.
All right.
I think I also have what I consider to be a good pick, too.
Okay. All right.
And, Jude, the brother of Jesus.
That's a good one. That's a good pick. I like
feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, I like that one.
He came along slowly,
Yeah.
just like every great associate pastor does. I mean, what is it with associate pastors? You know, come
Yeah.
on slowly, but hard skin, but soft heart.
Yeah.
That's
good.
Jude.
That's Jude for sure.
And that's a good associate pastor.
That's a great associate pastor.
That's really what Job is too. That's why Job's such a good choice. But, you know, he's sold out, but he's not the man.
Yeah.
Jesus is.
Jesus is the man, and he's okay with that.
He's totally okay with that. Associate
Yeah.
pastors love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
That's a good one.
Jude loves it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Associate pastor.
That's a good pick. I like it. I like
you.
it.
I
All
like
right.
your pick too.
So now I'm gonna list off. We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to list off our teams, our churches.
Okay.
So that the audience can pick. All right. So just we want you to remember who's on our team.
Yeah.
All right. So I got Pastor Paul, worship leader Esther, janitor Noah, children's pastor Mary, the mother of Jesus, production director Nehemiah, security Jonathan, youth pastor Joshua, Secretary Joseph, Intern Director Daniel, and Associate Pastor Job. I'm pretty excited.
I see some issues with the staff. I do.
I see. I'm pretty excited about my staff.
I see some issues.
I'm excited about it.
I see some. You like this one though. This one's a little better.
All right. I disagree, but it's okay.
Pastor Timothy.
Pastor Timothy.
Worship
You
leader.
just picked that because it's your dad's name and he's our pastor.
It's also my middle name. Don't interrupt. Worship leader David, janitor Mary, children's pastor Sarah, production director Luke, security Samson, youth pastor James, secretary Matthew, intern director Caleb, and associate pastor Jude.
All right.
Pick your favorite.
Pick your favorite. Make sure you guys head over to the YouTube page. Comment. Let us know.
This was a fun one.
Let us know who won.
This was a fun podcast.
Wow, we're
And
already
we're out
done.
of time.
Wow, that went so fast.
It did.
That
Oh.
was super fun.
It's been great to be with you today, audience.
It's been so good.
I don't ever say this, but I'm going to say right now, I encourage you to like and subscribe.
Do it. Like and subscribe.
Find
Leave a
us
comment.
with a comment.
Yeah.
Give us a 5-star rating for crying out loud. What more do we got to do? No. We want all the love and support you can give us. You can find us youtube.com/@CY&YA. You can find Aaron at Aaron Malmquist. You can find me at L4Stuff. It's been great to be with you, audience.
It's been good.
Catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Youth and Young Adult Podcast. Youth and Young Adult Podcast. Youth and Young Adult Podcast.